guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 12, Episode 5 called Pride and Precedents. So, here we are getting introduced to Lil Zane. What the hell he doing on here? I mean, I saw him in the previews for the season, but I'm just like, Zane, I haven't seen you since, I don't know when, early 2010s, early 2000s. What are you doing on here? Why? You coming out with new music? Why are you on here? I don't know, but he's here. He doing a little photo shoot. You got Jock and Kirk coming to visit him, show support or whatnot. And they immediately talk about him being married. I guess Jock and Kirk didn't know he was married. I didn't even know Jock and Kirk knew him like that. But okay. And okay, he's married to a girl named Ashley, but they separated, but they still live together. And I'm like, so y'all still together? Like, I don't know, like, do that. Look, I know technically, you could be separated and stuff. I don't look, y'all still together. Okay, I'm sure if you don't got no girl to come to the house or whatever, Zane, you still clapping them cheeks. And what we come to find out is he probably still clapping them cheeks. So anywho, they talk about, his baby mama drama, I guess with his first baby mama, in the beginning he was still spinning the block, even though he was with Ashley and whatnot. That's why I was telling y'all last episode, look, anybody who got a kid, I'm not saying you be spinning the block, but it's highly likely you still spinning the block, especially the kids young as hell. So this is why for me, like I always say, I never was interested in anyone who had kids, romantically like that and all that stuff. So here's proof. Here's proof, guys. So, anywho, his wife Ashley ends up showing up saying hi to Jock and Kirk. And the way, just the dynamic of how she's talking in the confessional and how she's acting with Zane, whatchamacallit, at the video shoot, it don't look like they separated. But he say they separated, but from her words, she just said they got a lot of stuff to work on, but not necessarily that they're separated. So it's like Jock and Kirk is looking at each other like, what the heck? But Jock was more so like, all right, if I'm just gonna mind my business, but you're not really minding your business because you was put in the business, and he was doing those little hump motions while she was walking up, talking about he was humping on the other girl, his first baby mama. So Jock, you're to play in this too, okay? Guilty by association. Kirk, guilty by association. So they then talk about the drama with Bambi, Amy, and Sierra. Kirk, Kirk brings that up to, I guess, get things off of the situation at hand. But at the end of the day, the situation at hand is still going to need to be handled eventually, just like your situation at hand, Kirk, which we'll get to later on in this review. So then we move on to Los Angeles, California. We have Saucy there with his boo thing, Devon, Devin, D, okay? And, he's there to perform a headline for Pride. I guess, D's still a little insecure. He brings something up in regards to maybe Saucy flirting with someone else or someone else flirting with Saucy. But, Saucy does let us know that he cheated on D in the past, too. So I'm like, okay, Saucy, you should just not be in a relationship. Which I think Saucy kind of, said that on multiple occasions. Like, he for the streets. So it's like, I don't know why D trying to marry homeboy when, you got cheated on. And it look like if someone wants to F Saucy or, do whatever with Saucy and Saucy wants to do it with them back, he gonna do it. So, Saucy is for the streets. He even said he for the streets. So, D, unless you're okay with him being for the streets, which I'm sure you don't because the way the conversation was going, like, you was feeling some type of way, then, just enjoy your time with Saucy. Maybe, if you really want to be with him that much, consider being the main boo because you ain't going to be the only boo. Anyway, we didn't get to Spice, okay? Unfortunately, her house was robbed. And I guess her hairstylist was in the house during the robbery, but she slept through the whole thing. Is each room in the house, like, soundproof? Because, like, there's glass shattered on the floor. She didn't hear the glass shatter. It don't look like there ain't nothing but two things, like two mannequins in the whole damn house. So I know there's echoage in the whole house, especially since it's a big ass house. She's talking about 7 bedrooms, all stuff. Ain't nothing in the dang house. Like, Spice, you sure you live there? Because it looked like you probably just bought the house, but it's empty with no furniture in it. So, homegirl was asleep through the whole robbery? That don't make no sense. Because if she really was asleep through the whole robbery, like, you must be having headphones on when you sleep or something. Because it don't, like, I don't understand how you couldn't hear glass shattering and footsteps and all that. Like, Okay, if that's what you, maybe she was on the top floor or whatever. I don't know how many floors is in that damn house, but clearly homegirl was way far away, and I guess they didn't go more than Spice's house because we have Shakana and Rashida. They go to show up to Spice, see how she's doing and whatnot. And Spice was like, okay, maybe it was an inside job because from the footprints it went straight to her bedroom. Once again, who called the police? Like, you know what? This story don't even, to me, is not really adding up. But I'm not going to negate the fact that Spice was robbed. So I apologize, Spice, and I completely understand you not feeling comfortable in your own house, even though it don't even look like you was living there to begin with. Okay, it looked like you just bought a house and you was having your family and friends utilize the house because it's empty as fuck. The whole house looked empty as fuck. But my condolences. We can move on. We're back to Cali. Saucy performs. It goes without a hitch. Everything goes well. Great. We then move on to Rashida and Erica Dixon. They meet up for lunch. Rashida is asking Erica about Daryl, Scrappy, little Scrappy, and if she gonna give Scrappy some ass. Erica Dixon lets Rashida and us know that he gotta earn that. Well, Erica, I mean, he earned it. Because you may say he got to earn it like as if he didn't already get. Girl, Erica, please. Okay, you don't gotta lie to us. Okay, you don't have to lie. Let's come on. It is 2024. This is season 12. What did we just talk about with Lil Zane and his first baby? Look, you the first baby mama, so it's like there's a special connection with you. You know what I'm saying? I always taking trips and stuff. Your daughter wasn't even there. That y'all share wasn't even at these certain trips that y'all went on. So I'm sorry. I'm not going to believe that y'all didn't do the do. In recent times. Erica, you let homeboy clap them cheeks. Okay, you was throwing it back. Okay, y'all do what y'all do. Okay, and it is what it is. Like, I just, some people might be bothered. I'm not really bothered. I really just don't care. I'm not surprised. And I wouldn't be surprised if y'all still wasn't clapping cheeks while he was, married with the band. So there's that, and then we didn't get to Erica letting Rashida know what done happened at Mama D's mother's event. Rashida's pissed, saying that, she's trying to keep it calm, cool, collected in front of Erica. Rashida, you could attempt to keep it calm, cool, collected in front of Erica, but we all know, like, we know how you really feeling, because you're probably thinking like, oh, not again. But it's kind of like, yes, well, here we go again. Like, you thought he was gonna change? No, he probably trying to be more discreet. But you know your man better than us. So it's like, if we already know, I'm sure you already, damn it, I'm sure you already, I'm sure you already know too. All right, we did move on. Oh, she did say lastly that Kirk doesn't have any more chances. Yeah, sure, Rashida, but we know he do. He has, his chances are infinity, unlimited, infinite. You could, Rashida. I know it sounds good to say that to us, but we already know what. Like, this is season 12, ma'am. Like, we don't gotta lie, okay? At this point, you with him, we ain't. We don't care what you do. You want to stay with Kirk and his chapstick? Stay with Kirk and his chapstick. True. We don't care. We know you gonna stay with him anyway, so you don't gotta lie. Talking about he don't got no more chances, girl. He should have had any more chances the first time he did it. What you talking about? Anyway, we then move on to Spice. She visits Kendra, in her black wig, to look for a new home. Understandably so. Listen, if I had funds like that, bro, I would do it too. I guess the house she was looking at was like a 5-bedroom. She says too small because she needs a 7-bedroom. Is it Spice? You said the 7-bedroom you had now was too small, so you need to upgrade. No, you don't. You don't even have nothing in that damn house. What you need to upgrade for? Maybe you do need a downgrade because you only had about 2 mannequins in the whole house. I ain't see not licking nothing, no furniture. I didn't even see nothing, in the kitchen that, showed that anybody was utilizing it. Like, not even a banana on the counter. Girl, you don't, you need that 5-bedroom house. Maybe you might feel a little bit more secure that it's smaller and stuff. That people can't be sleep through a whole robbery. That sounded like the house was too damn big, and somebody would sleep through the whole robbery and they didn't hear the glass shattering and stuff, and the two mannequins, the only thing in the house, falling down. How did the person, your hairstylist, was there anything in her room when she was asleep? Because ain't, like I said, there ain't nothing in that damn house. Like, anyway, um, nothing in the damn house. But anyway, they sit down to talk about what's been going on. Kendra's thinking about having a kid with Jock. But a little bit nervous, a little bit hesitant because that will be Jock's 10th kid. And, she wants to freeze her egg. And, she's also nervous about being a single mother. So Jock doesn't want Kendra to freeze her eggs. He doesn't really care for the science behind it. Spice agrees with him. And I'm just like, I can understand wanting to freeze your eggs, but in my head, I'm just like, so when do you want to have kids? I don't know how old Kendra is, but I would assume late 30s, early 40s. I don't know. I might be way off. I don't know. But you're thinking about having a kid, but since you're talking about freezing them, how long do you want to wait till you have them? Like, I would figure if you're thinking about having a kid, you would want to have it soon within the next year or so, but maybe not. I mean, to each their own, but at the same time, I mean, I know there's technically no rush, but I don't know. They're like, these be like actual conversations that people be having for real. But I just feel like, why waste a breath to actually try to decipher or understand that the dynamic, or how they want things to go with these folks, So on one hand, I'm just kind of questioning, like, okay, what's the hold up? Like, why do you want to wait to have kids? I understand she's talking about she want to be a single mom, but like, you married the man, so did you not expect to stay with him forever? And like, what about having a kid do you think will make you become a single mother because of his past relationships and all his other kids? They all end up single moms, but he's actually married to you. And I don't know, I think he was married to someone before, like his first baby mama or something, or second baby mama or something. But like, he married to you, girl, and at this point, I don't think Jock wants to marry someone else. He's still gonna fuck, other girls. Um, but I think I be trying to give Jock the benefit of the doubt. I like the guy. What I'm saying, and his personality and whatnot. But I feel like you're his end all be all in regards to like relationships and wife wise. Um, but he's still gonna have his cake and eat it too, type of thing. Um, and we already seen that he gonna do what he do, and you still gonna stick beside him just like Rashida asked. So I mean, I don't think you'll be a single mom. I don't. But the fact that you keep, reiterating the fact that you want to be a single mom and whatnot, or if y'all get a divorce, I can understand why Jock looking at you sideways about this whole thing, especially about freezing your eggs. So, I think that's a conversation y'all need to have. But I feel like whenever y'all have a conversation, especially in front of the camera for the TV show, it gets dramatic for no reason. So, yeah, have this conversation off camera, even though we're going to talk about y'all having a conversation on camera. And like actually have a real conversation, and we'll see what happens. So then we move on to and with Spice agreeing with him because she was like, oh, what do you plan on having a kid? Valid question, but at this point, Spice, just stay out of it. This is not your fight. Let's worry about getting your new house, even though he wasn't even living in the old house from what it looks like. So then we move on to Zane. He playing laser tag with Ashley and his two kids from his first baby mama. Then afterwards, Ashley and Zane talk, and Ashley was upset because right after the video shoot from the beginning of the episode, he went out of town, and he wasn't keeping in contact with her, but she was much so keeping in contact with Michelle, the first baby mama. So she a little bit nervous because his history about effing with homegirl, while he in a relationship with Ashley. So understandable. I get it, Ashley. You know what I'm saying? You should probably leave homeboy, because he telling people y'all separated, but clearly y'all not separated. I'm just saying, you might want to figure that out too. So, anywho, Ashley then brings up that Michelle, the first baby mama, has a third kid with Zane's last name, but, they're not sure if it's Zane's, but the kid is like 7 years old. So, we're waiting to get a DNA test. So the fact that you don't know if it's yours, he said he's 90% sure it's not his, but it's like there's a 10% chance it could be yours because you was probably effing with her around that time she got pregnant with homeboy. So once again, the fact that we're still not figuring that out at him being 7 years old is kind of weird. Are you around the kid? I mean, he not there with y'all doing playing laser tag, but at the same time, the fact that he got your last name and you kind of not rushing to do any type of DNA test kind of probably shows that you really the daddy. But why are you not? I'm confused. I'm in conversion because why? Sorry, not Ashley. Michelle put your last name. A lot of questions here, guys. A lot of questions I have, but once again, I'm not gonna try to rack my brain around these folks and their drama because we're gonna be out here all night, and I don't have all night. Okay, so Ashley was telling him that he got to get it figured out. Zane agrees and whatnot, so we're gonna see if he really gonna do something. But like I said, homeboy already 7 years old, so are we really gonna do something? No. So then we move on to Frost Bistro. Okay, Rashida confronts Kirk immediately about the whole thing about Jasmine and their situation. So Kirk looks shocked, but then he immediately starts stuttering like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Rashida clocked that, and she don't really believe him. And he's stuttering, saying that she be coming to the door naked when he be trying to go pick up Cameron. That's the first time Rashida was hearing about it. Like, I mean, on one hand, yeah, I could feel her why, like, oh, why is this first news to me now? But at the same time, it's like, this is Kirk we're talking about. Like, are we surprised that he did? Rashida, once again, you know him better than us. So don't be acting like we talking out of left field here. Okay? Y'all probably deal with a lot more that we don't even know about. So the fact that this is surface level, Rashida, don't be acting like, oh, you all upset, because you're not even giving that much energy to show that you're really upset. It's just showing like, okay, I'm gonna try to show some energy for the TV show, but I already know what it is. That's what she's giving me. But Kirk said he gonna talk to Jasmine. Okay. Having a conversation with Jasmine on camera ain't gonna do shit, because it looks like everything that be happening be off camera. So y'all could be doing this scene on camera, and the next thing you know, 30 minutes later, you at her house clapping them cheeks. So then we move on to Kirk and Jasmine meeting up to talk at the park on a bench or whatever. Kirk confronts Jasmine. She said it's none of Kirk's business what she done told Mama D and whatnot. He needs to worry about being a father, because he don't be knowing nothing about his son. Kirk said he knows about his son, so that's when Jasmine be giving him the pop kit. She gave him a pop quiz, saying, okay, what school he go to? Do you even know his teacher's name? This, that. He didn't answer not one question. He did not answer not one question. So that told us all we needed to know. Like, I already kind of believed Jasmine from the second episode or whatever, when she was like, oh, you only see him once a month, if that. So, and Rashida kind of confirmed it. So it's like, I'm sure he don't know much about his son. So I'm with you on that, Jasmine. So then they kind of end up going back and forth. And, Kirk mentioned he used a condom with Jasmine and stuff. And she's like, but how do you get pregnant if you're using a condom? We didn't use no condom. Kirk, at this point, I feel like you're just grasping for anything to say, because it's like, you have a whole son. So you think we're going to believe y'all used the condom? What, did she save the cum in the condom and then turkey basted herself, like turkey basted the cum out of the condom and then inserted it in her vajayjay? Like, Kirk, stop lying. Stop the cap. Jasmine, the fact that, like, I'm agreeing with Jasmine, not that I have anything against Jasmine, but like the fact that is like, I'm looking at Jasmine like, dang, Jasmine, like, you coming with factual stuff from what it looks like with body language and stuff. I'm looking at you, Kirk, like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? And then Kirk does this chapstick thing, because he's ending the conversation. I guess that's his like little mic drop, because he like literally got a chapstick, put it in on, and it was like, he's done with this and gets up to leave. And I'm like, Kirk, that was a little sassy, bro. But teach your own. When he did that, I was thinking about what K. Michelle said about his 3 earrings. But that's not for me to say. That's I'm just looking at Kirk like, this was the moment for you to put chapstick on and do your little dramatic exit. This is what we're doing, Kirk? Really? This episode should have been called Chapstick. So anyway, lastly we have Jock's family photo shoot with his kids, and that's getting Kendra in her little field. So she pulls him outside to talk about have another kid. Jock doesn't want another kid. He doesn't want to be changing diapers at 50. But if she really wants the kid, he'd rather have her naturally versus the freezer. I already kind of discussed this earlier when Kendra was talking with Spice about having another kid, and it turns into an argument, and Jock gets up to try to leave, but then that's when we have Kendra, doing her last screaming match, saying, "Oh, if you don't want to be the father, then I'll have it with somebody else who will treat me right," and all that. Kendra, because she even says in the confessional, she don't plan on leaving Jock and stuff like that. But it's like, so why you keep bringing up if y'all not together and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just be wanting in drama for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be having valid storylines. Like, you could have a valid wanting a baby storyline without all this drama for no reason, with all this arguing and stuff. Like, look at Yandy and Mendices. Like, even though their storyline or the lack thereof is questionable to me, they're not really arguing, but they having a serious discussion. But what else can we expect from Kendra? She's a low-key hothead, especially when it comes to Jock and his dick. Okay, I mean, sorry to be vulgar there, but let's keep it 100. So that's where the episode ends, and I'm just kind of like, maybe we should hold off on having kids. Okay, maybe y'all need to figure it the fuck out. Just like Ashley wants Zane to figure it the fuck out. Y'all need to figure it the fuck out. Everybody needs to figure it the fuck out. Okay. So, anywho, that was the end of the episode. It wasn't that bad. It was an easy watch. It was a quick watch for me. And I guess we're just going to have to wait for next week to see what done happens. So, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you laughed at least once, please subscribe. If you didn't laugh, that's cool. Come back next week. Hopefully, I can make you laugh so you can subscribe then, okay? Comment down below what you thought about this episode. Be easy, breezy, lemon squeezy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.